Yeah, I'll start the recording. Okay, fine. So let's just talk about the server. So I just connected to a system where we have BW, ECC, BOBJ, Design Studio, everything is there. See, in BOBJ, business objects, SAP business objects, there are different tools. So one tool we'll be talking about now is Universe. Universe is a component, is output, and IDT, that's information design tool, UDT, universe design tool. So using these two tools, you can create a universe. Another terminology we'll be using is CMC. That is a place where you can do BO administration work, central management console. It's for admin purpose. Uh, Additional, another term we'll be using Excel CS or SAP dashboards. It's another tool which is from SAP. So before Design Studio, this tool was used for creating dashboard. This tool is still there, but this tool is going to sunset very soon. SAP has no roadmap for this tool. So that's why people are moving from SAP dashboard or Excel CS to Design Studio. Then we might use a term Web E, that is the web intelligence. So it's a reporting tool. Like this SAP dashboard is a dashboarding tool. It's a reporting tool. And let's see if we are using any other terminology, we'll note it down. So first, let's go to IDT. So information design tool. Here, what you can do is you have your database. So here you can create a semantic layer on top of database, a business layer basically, because business users will not know the meaning of a database column because its column name can be customer ID or CID. So business user will not know what is CID. So there you can, here in the universe, you can create a semantic layer and call that CID. Instead of CID, it is called as customer ID. For example, you see here, uh, SPL, okay. This universe is very straightforward. So for example, if this is my database table, S underscore scorecard, and it has some columns, and this column name can be T underscore BUD. Okay, so instead of T underscore BUD, what you can give a business name is transaction value budget. So this is the name, business name you are giving, and this is the database column name. So similarly, you can map everything into, you can give a business name to it. So the output is a universe. Okay, so whatever universe you create using information design tool, that universe you can consume in Design Studio. If you create a universe using universe design tool, there's a UDT, universe design tool. Here also you can create a universe, but that universe you can't use in SAP Design Studio. Okay. Okay. Another thing is central management console. So this is a console where you can perform your admin activities. So for our training, the important part is OLAP connections. How to create a OLAP connection is just go there, create a new OLAP connection, just give it a name, And then we have option to select different service information. So either we can connect to BW or HANA for our design studio. So if you connect to BW, you just give the credential details for BW. What is the system? What is the server name, system number, client, and all. And authentication, you can include predefined SSO or prompt. If you include prompt, then it will ask every time for the credentials, user ID and password. You can SSO also or predefined also. You can give a hard-coded value for user ID and password for BW. Similarly, for HANA, you can select HANA and give HANA credentials. And also you can store that credentials using predefined. Once you create a connection, this BIP, if you go to Design Studio, so right now this Design Studio is connected. It is connecting to BI platform mode. That is why it is asking for user ID and password. When you click on add data source and you are connected to BI platform mode, that time you will have all the backsquare OLAP connections. Whatever OLAP connections you have created in universe, these are the OLAP connections. So whatever OLAP connections we create in CMC here, those will be listed here. So once you select that connection, and this is the data source, because this connection, OLAP connection, is for a particular cube. So that cube will be listed here. Also, you will have connections, whatever connections you have defined in your GUI. So this is SAP BW connection and HANA connection. So those connections will be listed here. Also, whatever universes you create in IDT, because see, if you create a universe in IDT, its extension will be UNX, and if you create a universe in UDT, its extension will be UNV. So all the UNX universes, whatever you create in information design tool, those universes will be listed here. So those universes you can use as a data source. Once you connect to a universe, because universe is nothing but a business transformation of your database, right? So you have all the business fields now here. So you can create your own query. For example, let's say you want to show this information. This is my data source. So we have one data source now. So when we were talking about local data source, we had CSV file. So after this, everything is same. So now you have a universe. You can use BW queries, or you can use CSV or any other data source, HANA also. So is it clear what is CMC and what is OLAP connection, what is BD and what is universe?
Yes, kind of.
Yes, yes.
Okay, because
So
during the
how can we,
yeah, please.
I'm sorry, Rajesh. Uh, yeah, you clear all these connections here. This is BOBJ, whatever you're showing, right? Right
Yeah,
now.
correct.
And we can utilize this BOBJ in Design Studio?
Yes. See, this is the universe. We created a BOBJ universe, and now that universe we have created a data source. On top of that universe, we have created one query. So now this query we can put the data into some chart. And we can just simply, anyways, these things will be like how to assign a data source, and we'll talk tomorrow. I'll just show you some example. You can simply drag and drop, and because we have selected 3 KPIs there, right? So all 3 KPIs are displaying here, but there is no dimension. We have selected analysis period also, those are not showing here. So you can just right click on the data source and say edit initial view, and then whatever you are, see, we have done the selection here. These are the measures we have selected, and this characteristics we have selected, but this characteristics is not in display. You can just simply drag and drop in either in rows or columns. So once you select that, accordingly our charts will change. If we just want to display, we don't want to display all the measures, we can do that also. So everything we will cover during the training anyways. So let's just select net margin only. So we are just displaying net margin only. So on top of universe, you have created a visualization, not a dashboard, fully fledged dashboard, but yeah, you have created something. Similarly, you can add multiple data sources, multiple charts, and your dashboard will be ready. Then you can add interactivity to it using global scripts and Java scripting and all that. Yeah, I'll explain later in later classes.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
Aziz, you finished? Or sorry, should I talk?
Go ahead.
Sorry, I cut you, I think. Rakesh, this universe IDT and UDT, so I think you were just mentioning in the class that we can use one of them. I don't know which one. IDT is, we can use it, or UDT.
You can use IDT, Information Design Tool. It is the, see, earlier up to few years back, there were only one tool. Okay, up to 2 years or 3 years back, there was only Universe Design Tool. This is the old tool. Universe Design Tool is an old tool. So, but going forward, the future is Information Design Tool, IDT, and only that is supported in Design Studio.
I see. So IDT is supported, and that extension is .unx for that.
Yeah, .unx. Yeah, correct.
Okay, so IDT will be there, which we can support. So UDT, whatever the universe is created, what happens with them? Do we need to migrate them into the new version?
See, there's an option you can convert UNV universes here, but it's not foolproof. You can convert, so everything will be converted. Then you need to do a sanity testing. Some things will break. You need to fix them.
I see. I understand. Do you have, by any chance, I was just wondering, for my training purpose, do you have any kind of, just notes or something which I can, just refer it and read it, probably, during the class or before class, which can probably help me in the design studio if you can share something.
See, from developer point of view, actually, I don't have any material. I just prepare I just deliver my class using, I just have the topics which I need to cover and the dashboard. If you have any questions, right, I'll definitely take those questions, and if I don't have the answers immediately, I'll help you with those answers maybe later on. Maybe I'll try to find those answers and give you.
Great, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. But if you are strict tell me. Yeah.
That notes definitely will be helpful in our interview process, So that's why we were a little bit, we are new to this topic in design too. That's why we are worried about that.
Aziz, what I'll suggest is don't think this training from from interview point of view. Okay. Take this training from a developer point of view, that at the end of the training, you should be able to develop a dashboard on your own. That is the agenda.
Okay.
So without any help, you should be able to develop any kind of dashboard. Or you can lead a team of people who are working on Design Studio, and you can give inputs. See,
so the major purpose to have the skill of the design tool is to make the dashboard.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Because
not the reports.
If you just want the interview questions, I can give interview questions, but then you will lose interest basically. So keep your interest in learning, and
No,
interviews you will clear easily. If you create a dashboard, you will be able to
Aziz,
clear. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
Aziz, what is your background? Actually, I just want, because I'm a BI consultant myself, so I'm not sure, I missed it. I think, what exactly is background, if you don't mind?
yeah. I have done BWBI implementations. I've been a part of that. Also have very good knowledge of BOBJ. And
Oh, you have already moved there.
yes, so the just design tool. I know it's a new stuff for me. So
Yeah.
just want to make sure what else is inside.
Because my BOBJ knowledge is zero, yeah. So just means knowledge is there, but since I've been in the BI consulting, so only BI focus side. So I just wanted to check it that what is your because are we in the same boat, or but just you have
Yeah,
already.
sure, no, thank you. No, actually, the design tool is very interesting. So I just wanted to get my heads up in this.
Yeah. Means what I was asking, Rakesh,
Yeah.
if you come across with any kind of notes, like, just basic notes, which can help, like, just understanding the flat file kind of scenario for the end-to-end kind of, scenario. If you come across in a SCN or anything, then, just please let us know, and probably it might be helpful for the starting point of view.
Definitely. Let me just find out if some material I can find you for you guys. So like just,
Yeah.
and it will add on. It will be an add-on for you guys. Like, anyways, during the training, we'll be
For
covering
us,
everything.
for us, this screen is also different when you compare the SAP screens. And this, I hope you understand that when we
Yeah.
compare our BI screens and
Yeah, that's
this
what.
screen,
See, for this
it
today's
looks
session
you
was
actually it looks funny as well. To be honest.
for today's class. Just it was about this screen only. Like, you should get comfortable with this screen. What is this screen, and what if we have to do something, where we need to go? If we need to place a component, we know where we need to place a component. What is the canvas? From where we can get the component, from where we can put the, how to change property. If we have to change property, where we need to go. At least we know that. So if you
Yeah,
got the 6 points, that is good enough for today.
that's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. And Rakesh, can you also create a group for us? This, so we all can interact with each other, and for the this relations can go for the long term actually, rather than for short term.
For a WhatsApp group.
Not only WhatsApp group, just an email group or some kind of group. So we all are consultants, so we can all connect to each other in the future world as well.
Okay. See, from my side, no issues. Just if Aziz is okay, I'll create.
Check with everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'll check with every others also. If they are okay, then I'll share the email IDs, and then I'll create a group itself.
But for me, I have no problem.
Yeah, fine, Aziz. Then, anyways, WhatsApp group I'll create, and email.
Yeah, at least me and Aziz can be connected, and if others are.
Yeah,
Please,
definitely.
they'll be helpful to each other. Another thing, Rakesh, what my concern is that when we have BOBJ has a query as well as the dashboard, right?
Yeah.
What is the actual purpose of design tool? That only because of the dashboard, or anything else?
No, Design Studio is, see, it's a replacement for two tools basically. There was a tool WAD, which comes under BW. Like, BW guys, they create dashboards using WAD, and there is a tool called XLCS or SAP dashboards. So
correct.
the future SAP is going to replace both the tools with Design Studio. So it's a new tool, and they are clubbing this tool with Lumira also in next version. In next version, some maybe after 2 or 3 months, they'll be clubbing this tool with Lumira, SAP Lumira. So there will be no tool as SAP Design Studio, separate tool. There will be a one tool which they'll call as SAP Lumira 2.0. In that tool, they will have two components, two client basically. One client is for Lumira and one client for Design Studio. So both the tools, one Lumira is used for data discovery, so more of a self-service, not for dashboarding purpose, and Design Studio will be used for dashboarding purpose, where you create your predefined dashboards, and so that management can just come and see, okay, this is how my business is doing, and accordingly they can take the actions.
So mostly the Salesforce automation people will be useful for the design tool.
No, for
I
design,
mean, like,
for consumption of Design Studio applications, you can create dashboards for any C-level people or upper management people. They want the dashboards, right? So those dashboards you can create using Design Studio.
wonderful.
Apart from dashboards, you can create your applications also. That's what it is called. It is not called the design dashboards. The output is called as analysis application. So you can create an application, integrate that application into anything. For example, you can integrate with your website so that outside world can also interact with the application and get the information. I'll give you just simple example. For example, you integrate it with what is it called, real estate companies there in India. I forgot. Okay, any real estate company you take, right? If someone is looking for house on rent, right, you create a dashboard, which a geo dashboard, which tells you, okay, where are the available flats, okay, on geo map. And then user can go and user can then integrate the dashboard into your portal, and then user can go and select, okay, I want 1 BHK in that particular area. Is that available? Okay, it's 3 are available, and nearby there is a school nearby, or there is a hospital nearby. That kind of analysis also end user can do, a common people can do. So you can create an application for C-level, for upper management. Mostly it will be, you will be creating dashboard for those people, but yeah, you can use in other, you can integrate this application with your other applications also, with portal or with your internal applications.
It's easy for friendly user with integration with any website.
Because output, when you deploy it on BO server or NetViewer, the output will be a link. That link you can integrate anywhere, wherever you want. You just need to pass the credentials.
Oh, wonderful.
All right.
Yeah, so this BOBJ term is clear, like, because we'll be using the CMC, BOBJ, OLAP connections. Those terms we'll be using frequently.
Okay.
CMC is like area where central management console, where we do all the.
Yeah, all your admin work you do here. BO related admin work you can do here. You can create user IDs, you can create folders, you can change the privilege of universe, OLAP connections, you can create license related information you can add here. You can see the overall system health, all the activities you can admin. BO admin will do everything from the CMC. But from Design Studio point of view, for our training, we'll be using OLAP connections only. That too for just for covering the topic how to connect to like BW system and HANA system. That's it. The rest everything we'll do on local only anyways, so that you guys can practice very easily.
But even in the, not in local, in the global, when we talk it, OLAP, once OLAP connection is done, then just the CMC part is done, correct?
Yeah, it's done. You will be creating just one connection, one project. That's it. Not.
And after, what are the other things which are useful for the BOBJ point of view in terms of the business design studio?
Then see, you need to give access, right? In an application, you need to go and, because for end user, right, you need to give access.
Yes, correct. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So an analysis addition, where it is, Design Studio runtime. So you need to provide security access. Either you provide access as of now, because everyone is administrator here, so that's why we have given these people have given access to administrator. Else you need to create a group and assign the privilege accordingly here.
Right.
So that part is again taken care by the BU admin person. He will be taking care of the access related issues.
And I think Actually, I forgot to ask you one thing. Can the one dashboard be accessible for all the all the users, whoever have the access for that
Yeah.
in the read mode? Yeah.
Yeah. See, end user can only read. They cannot change anything because they'll be
Yeah. No, I
accessing.
understand. No, I'm asking like 10 users are having the access for one dashboard.
Yeah.
In the same time, they all all have the access. So if they want, they can access in the same time.
Correct. At the same time, they can access the same dashboard. And if they have different data security is implemented, they'll view the different data.
Okay. And this has the same kind concept like development quality and production.
Absolutely.
In the same.
Yeah. Normally, we follow that procedure, but if someone wants to develop in the production also, you can do that.
All right.
Yeah.
So is it open for the
Yeah,
product?
it's open, right? You just need to connect, right? So instead of when it is asking for connection, right? That time you can give production connection directly.
Instead of development, you can give the production. Sure, CMC is the really where we can do the control here.
Yeah, but it's more related to BO admin. But just I wanted to take this session because we'll be using some terms and you guys are not aware. So for you guys, it will be like you will felt you are left out. So it's better everyone is on the same page when we are talking about CMC or some terms. If you find, if we are during the training, if you find I'm using some terms which you are not comfortable with, just let me know. I'll explain those terms to you.
Thank you very much.
Fine then. Anything else?
So we'll be fine. Thank you so much.
Okay, fine. Then what I'll do is I'll stop the recording also. I'll upload this recording also and share with you two guys. And then tomorrow we'll connect at the same time using the same meeting link.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and have a good day to you and Rajni.
Yeah, you too. Yeah. Bye bye, guys.
Thank you.
All right.